Cable 7 and 103.7 WTIB present Talk of the Town with Henry Hinton. News, sports, and community information and everything that's going on around town. Now, with Talk of the Town, here's your host, Henry Hinton.
All righty then. Welcome in. It's Wednesday morning, April 2nd. We're just talking about our remotes coming up. This is the last day this week we're going to be live in the studio. We will be on location the next 2 days. Tomorrow morning live at the Greenville Convention Center for the Business Expo, sponsored by the Greenville Chamber of Commerce. So come on out there tomorrow and be a part of that. Happy to do that. Happy to do our show live there again. And then on Friday morning, live from Krispy Kreme. And just telling Billy Weaver and McGee here. Weaver is here at the news desk this morning. Good morning, Billy Weaver.
Good morning, Henry.
Good morning, Trent McGee.
Good morning.
Our guest at Krispy Kreme on Friday morning. We're going to have several guests actually stop by. My daughter-in-law, I think, and my grandson are actually going to stop by to talk about the big Touch a Truck event coming up on Saturday.
What is that exactly?
That is a terrific family event where they bring out fire trucks and bulldozers and utility trucks and transfer trucks and police vehicles, and they have them out, and the kids can actually get on. They'll have people out there putting the kids in the trucks and all that stuff.
So is that this Saturday?
It's this Saturday.
Now, see, I wish I would have known that. We could have taken our satellite truck from WITN over there.
It's not too late.
That would be awesome because kids love that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because we've got all the equipment inside the truck, and of course the.
All right, you're in charge.
Antenna. You have to be certified to drive it, so I can't drive the truck, but I can see what I can do and maybe try and get that by Saturday.
They'll even have the utility
awesome.
truck out there with a cherry picker.
Can I come out there and
absolutely?
Will they let you get in the cherry picker?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
You have to have a license to drive the satellite truck?
Yeah,
like a certified,
a certified license.
Really?
Well, because anytime, we've got the microwave antenna,
right?
And there's a lot of danger with that when you raise that antenna anywhere near any kind of power lines. There's been a few instances in the world of news where people have gotten electrocuted seriously. So they take the FCC and all those. They take that pretty seriously.
Yeah, the Touch a Truck event is sponsored by the Junior Women's Association, and they've done I was kind of like you when I first heard about that. What is Touch a Truck? That is one of the biggest deals in town for kids.
It'd be a big deal for me. It's kind of the inner kid in you,
Yeah.
I'd love to go out there.
Yeah, my 4-year-old grandson. This will be his third year going out there, I think, and he loves it because these kids see all the trucks and they want to get and then you get a chance to get on them and. The highway patrol will be out there. They'll put them in the highway patrol car and
you need to
the
get a
fire
Humvee
trucks.
out there. You got a Humvee out there, a real Humvee, not one of the ones, the H3 Hummers that you see rolling around.
I think there has been some Humvees out there in the past. I don't know. The JWA girls put it all together. They do a great job with it. But what I was going to say is on Friday morning at Krispy Kreme, our guest in the I think around 8:20, 8:30 is going to be Bill Johnson. I'm getting a text. Oh, this is Meredith, my daughter-in-law, that says, here's the text, Billy. Tell Billy we want it out there.
I will do everything.
See what you started, Billy?
Hey, and you know what? She hasn't gotten back to me either about the Mac Attack auction thing,
Yeah, Meredith.
which I told her I would gladly do.
Here's
this
the deal
year.
you can make. You can say to Meredith, because she's the paddleboarder, I will get the truck
There
that you
you
will
go.
paddleboard with me for the Children's Miracle
That's
Network
right.
promotion.
That's a fair trade.
Hey, it's all for kids. The Touch a Truck, the CMN paddle for kids.
All of a sudden, Billy's beginning to sound a little bit like Jim Hunt. I'm doing it for the children.
Doing it for the
the
children.
kids.
For the children.
For the children.
So I was going to say that Bill Johnson.
For a third
I've
time.
been trying to say for a while now that Bill Johnson is going to be with us on a Friday morning. Bill grew up in Greenville, and he is a sports agent. If you ever saw the movie Jerry Maguire, that's Bill Johnson.
Show me the money.
Bill is one of the top sports agents in the country, but he grew up here in Greenville, and he used to sell cars down at Brown and Wood. And he and Rod Aldridge, who sold cars down there, this was back when Brown and Wood was on Dickinson Avenue. And if you remember back in those days, there was a great place to eat on Dickinson Avenue called the Deli Kitchen. And I'm talking about Southern cooking. I'm talking about collard greens, mashed taters,
Gravy.
fried chicken, all the stuff that's bad for you. But Bill wrote a song called the Deli Kitchen Rap that he and Rod Aldridge still do to this day. My goal in life
Is that how he gets his players?
I actually want to record and produce the Deli Kitchen Rap.
We can do it right
because
now.
it's better than a lot of the crap that's on radio now. I mean, rap that's on radio now. and so
Crap rap.
Bill, I'm trying to get Bill and Rod Aldridge to come down to the Krispy Kreme on Friday morning, and we're going to interview Bill about his life as a sports agent. He's got all these great clients. To name off some of his clients, McGee. You're on his website.
C.J. Wilson, who just signed with the Raiders.
I actually think he's Will McKenzie's agent too. He was.
Now these were all NFL players that he is representing, but Geno Atkins, one of the best defensive tackles in the game in Cincinnati. Linval Joseph, Matt Flynn with the Packers. Jabari Greer with the Saints.
Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill with the
quarterback
Dolphins.
of the Dolphins.
Sam Atcha with the Cardinals. Dwayne Allen with the Colts. I mean, it's at least almost 30 guys up here that he represents.
Wow.
Aaron Murray, DeMarco Murray, DeMarcus Ware. I mean, those are big-time players.
Bill left Greenville, I'm going to say in the late 80s, early 90s, and went to work for the Orlando Magic. And I remember I took my family to Disney World, and we hung out with Bill down in Orlando. And Bill got us I remember we got Shaq had just gone to play for the Orlando Magic. Mm-hmm. And so Bill got us into the locker room back there, and Shaq was hurt and didn't show up that night.
No.
So we were – but you know who was playing on that team back then was Joe Wolf.
Yeah.
Who played
Anthony Hardaway was on that team. Penny Hardaway?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yep.
You're right. So my son was all excited about, all that. But we had a good time. We also he also is good friends with Jeff Blake because, Jeff, I think Jeff lives in Dallas now.
Houston.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. But Jeff was living in Orlando at the time.
You think Bill's ever been asked?
That was several years and a couple of divorces ago for Jeff Blake.
You think he's ever been asked, how do you get your job? I mean, that's the kind of question you want to ask a guy like that. How do you get your job?
If you meet Bill Johnson and you just sit and talk with him for about 2 minutes, you'll understand why he is
how
where
he gets his job.
You'll understand why he is where he is.
Did we mention he was a car salesman?
He's a terrific sports agent and good guy. He's speaking to a group at ECU on Saturday night, the comm crew for the communication school, and so he's the guest speaker coming up this weekend. And so Bill Johnson's going to be with us on Friday morning. I'm excited about having Bill on the show. All right, let's see. 12 minutes after. What else did I see is this weekend? The Humane Society
Canine Crawl.
The Canine
yeah,
Crawl.
I'm actually running in that.
That's Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What time is that?
Early in the mornings, like 8:30 or so.
Yeah.
I think. I'm actually running in that with my dog and my wife and my daughter.
Next weekend, Pirate Fest.
Yes, Pirate Fest. I won't be there.
You going to miss it?
Yes.
Pirate Fest in Uptown Greenville, and we're actually going to be there this year. So excited about all that. And we'll be talking about that. But again, tomorrow morning live at the Convention Center, 13 after 8. Big baseball game tonight. East Carolina and NC State at Doak Field in Raleigh. 6 o'clock first pitch?
Yep. Yes.
That's it.
Now, you guys are the sports guys. Tell me about this game tonight. East Carolina's won 7 in a row, but they probably haven't won 7 in a row against the competition they're going to be facing tonight. But State is struggling, right?
State is struggling. They've lost 7, I think, ACC games. They've lost 9 of their last 10. They were swept by Miami, which is, nothing to sneeze about. Miami is always a perennial powerhouse baseball program, but right now State's struggling. East Carolina, like you said, is on a 7-game win streak, but we just hope that's not fool's pirate gold because of the competition they played.
Good analogy.
Yeah, I know, right? With UMBC.
Should use that line in my article.
Yeah, North Carolina Central, but East Carolina's bats have come alive. They I think against North Carolina Central, 20 hits in that game.
They won't see that Rodon kid tonight, will they?
No.
He's the major league prospect.
Yeah, I don't know who their midweek starter is.
Well, that's just it. there's no quality rotation behind Rodon, so
Good.
it's been forced to have
That's
to
good
put
to
some
hear.
guys who were in the bullpen last year in that starting mix.
Yeah.
This would be a good one for East Carolina to win because they struggled a little bit out of the gate, and there's the fans have been a little bit concerned.
I will say this in NC State's defense.
And if you beat NC State in anything, it makes Pirate fans very happy.
Absolutely. And NC State still, with the 17-11 record that they have right now, they're still ranked in the top 25.
They're out.
Are they out?
The Miami
before
series.
Because I know before the Miami series they were 19th.
Correct.
So
yeah.
Okay.
But their record is near. It's almost identical to what it was when NC State faced ECU a season ago, and you saw where the Wolfpack ended up in Omaha.
Yeah.
So and they've played really good early ACC competition. They're just not scoring runs against a good BCS caliber opponent, but. They're still a good baseball team. They beat Campbell scored 7 runs in the 12th to rally.
Yeah.
Beat Campbell 7-2 last night. They'll be good.
And
if they can get past the first 3, Turner, Boston, Brett Austin, Trey Turner, and Logan Ratledge, you get through those 3 guys. Although their freshman cleanup hitters is leading the team in with hits, but you get through the top of the lineup and you have a chance.
Yeah.
That's where they're going to hurt you.
And you know what? The good thing about this series is it's always been fun to watch the NC State East Carolina baseball series because if you look at the past few years, it seems like every year this game comes down to 1 or 2 runs. It's never a blowout on either side. It's always a very tight game. It's going to be a fun game. And I think for those who can't get up to Raleigh, it's actually going to be on ESPN3, which
it is?
Yeah, now on the computer with
you can
used to,
so it's got to be on the computer.
But it's good quality now.
I mean, it's great quality. You can hook it right up to your TV.
Absolutely, because not even just a year
you have
a
to
year
be
or
a
two ago.
Suddenlink subscriber to get that, don't you?
I don't know.
I thought you did. That's how I get it. That's how I get it.
ESPN3, you can get it on your computer. You don't have to be a Suddenlink.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It used to be that way.
No.
Interesting. Okay.
I go through Suddenlink to get it.
All right, so East Carolina tonight. And again, if you want to know more about the game tonight, you can go to our new website, greenvilleheadlines.com. Trent McGee has a full preview of tonight's East Carolina NC State game on greenvilleheadlines.com right now. You can also see yesterday's interview with Tim Edwards and Brenda Edwards if you missed that. I actually got by the way, that story got linked from Greenville Headlines yesterday to CarolinaPlothound.com on the front page.
Oh, really?
So it did.
Wow.
And the North Carolina Drudge Report kind of website, if you hadn't been to Carolina Plothound. So a lot of interest in the story, and I won't get into that again, but boy, what a great interview yesterday we had with Tim Edwards, the first victim, first time he's spoken publicly since the Walmart shootings last year. And by the way, I was told yesterday afternoon that they have. We talked yesterday in the interview about when the trial would take place. It looks like they're about to set the date for the trial. And I'm willing. He made the comment yesterday that he didn't want the district attorneys to negotiate. I'm pretty sure they won't. This is going to be a trial, a murder trial.
Yeah, and it should be.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, my friend Adam Linker is here, and Adam is with the Friends of the Greenville Greenways. I talked recently about you're talking about doing the Tar River paddle board,
right?
I have recently become a huge fan of the Tar River Greenway. Mm-hmm. If you haven't been down there and run the path,
I've actually paddled down there, and people are running the path. And
there's some new paths coming up,
it.
and they're getting ready to put some historical markers up and things like that. So we're going to be talking about that with Adam this morning, and I think some other folks are here as well from the Friends of the Greenville Greenway. That's coming up in a minute. Let's get a break in and come back. 18 minutes after 8. Also, don't forget Greenville Grit tonight. Greenville Police Chief Hassan Aiden live in the studio tonight. 6:30 to 7 with Terry Williams and Michael Overton here on 103.7 and Cable 7. That will also be posted tomorrow morning. Pardon me, tomorrow morning on GreenvilleHeadlines.com. We'll be right back.
Selection of Jeeps here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive the all-new 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $349 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy Membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest life at its fullest.
Are you a bargain hunter always looking for the best deals in Greenville? Start your hunt on Saturday, April 26th at the St. James UMC Spring Fling Yard Sale. This massive yard sale opens at 6:30 and is the start of a day-long event with plant sale, bake sale, craft bazaar, and live auction at 5. All proceeds benefit local charities, so come join our St. James family on April 26th at 2000 East 6th for unique finds, great bargains, and excellent food. For more information, call 752-6154 or visit stjconnect.org.
And we're back at Boyd's Carpet in Winterville on Fire Tower Road. I'm standing here with Jason Boyd. Jason, beautiful newly remodeled showroom here. Tell us about it.
Well, Hank, as we go into our 20th year here, we remodeled our showroom. We've got things kind of refixed up nice for everybody because it is the spring here in 2014. We want everybody to come see us. Of course, we're located here on Fire Tower Road. Our phone number is 321-7066. We'd like everybody to come see what's happening here at Boyd's Carpet.
And you've even expanded your staff for the spring. Talk about your new staff.
Well, last year was one of our best years ever, and we expanded our staff to make it more suitable for all our customers because we're offering more than just carpet, our wood, our ceramic tile, our LVT, and we want everybody to make sure that we do our shop at home service, so we got plenty of people to serve you.
And tell us about some special financing offers you may have available.
Yes, come see us again for our 12-month financing with GE Card Service. So we're here at Boyd's Carpet, anytime here to serve you.
At the law firm of Hardy & Hardy, we don't simply take cases.
We take your case personally.
I've been in several car accidents, and each time I've turned to Hardy & Hardy for help. They are honest, hardworking, and dependable. I've been satisfied with the conclusion of each case, and I would recommend Wayne and Charles Hardy to my family and friends.
You matter to us.
Protecting the rights of the seriously injured.
Welcome to Truck Month at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Lease the new 2014 Ram 1500 for just $199 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
From the WITN Newsroom, this is your Eastern Carolina News Update on 103.7 WTIB.
Good morning, everyone. It is currently 8:22, 54 degrees in Greenville. I'm Billy Weaver, and this is a look at your WITN News headlines. A wreath-laying ceremony will be held today for the young police officer killed in the line of duty. Officer Alexander Tallman, his body was moved from Greenville to New Bern on Tuesday. Now, in lieu of a community vigil originally scheduled for tonight in honor of the officer, the city of New Bern says the mayor and the New Bern Board of Aldermen have decided to present a memorial wreath to the New Bern Police Chief and the department. The ceremony will happen at 3:30 this afternoon at the New Bern Police Headquarters on George Street. The entire community is encouraged to attend. Greenville police say they were called to the Glendale complex off Hooker Road around 2 a.m. this morning after a report of shots being fired. Officials told WITN one person took themselves to the hospital, but no word yet on any other injuries. We know the apartment under investigation is 30A on Glendale Street. Witnesses told WITN they heard several gunshots. For more on this story, stay tuned to WITN and WITN.com. We're learning more about a meth lab bust, and a suspect is being held on a $500,000 bond this morning. Lenoir County Sheriff Chris Hill says a caller reported seeing a suspicious liquid or material in a bottle at the home of Edward Blaylock. Narcotics detectives responded and got permission from Blaylock to search the residence. Detectives found drug paraphernalia and meth production materials and tools. 2 labs were discovered, one under the house and one inside the trunk of a car. We're working to find out more details about a woman in jail right now accused of military desertion. Deputies at the Pitt County Detention Center tell us 20-year-old Khadijah Singleton was arrested by Farmville police on Tuesday. We called that department. They are not releasing any information right now about her charges this morning. Deputies tell us she goes to court for that in just a few hours. And the boat that inspired the book and the movie Jaws is coming to eastern North Carolina today. Not to hunt sharks, but to bring happiness. The Cricket 2 was built for the man called the most celebrated shark fisherman in the world, Frank Mundus. Now, Mundus wrote the book Jaws, which eventually became the movie classic. The Cricket 2 is coming here to be restored to take veterans, wounded warriors, and children with cancer on fishing adventures. It's expected to arrive in Beaufort later today. It is currently 8:24. 54 degrees in Greenville. I'm Billy Weaver, and that's a look at your WITN news headlines.
Eastern Carolina weather.
Plenty of sunshine on tap for your Wednesday, near record high temperatures with a high of 82 degrees for tonight. Clear skies, lows in the low 50s. Thursday, some clouds early, giving way to decreasing clouds later in the day with a warm high of 82 once again. Partly cloudy skies for your Thursday night with lows in the upper 50s. And for Friday, more clouds and sun, highs again in the mid-80s and lows in the low 60s.
All righty. It is 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. News and weather this hour, a service of Suddenlink. If you like fast internet, and nowadays you need fast internet, Suddenlink has the fastest in town. They've just announced that you can now get speeds up to 107 megs. And that's now available in Greenville, Washington, and New Bern. I assume that's very fast for you.
Heck yeah, it's fast.
Geekers. Michael, 107 megs? Very fast? Yes? Michael's confirming. They can connect you anywhere in the house to the internet wirelessly at the same time. Laptops, iPads, tablets, smartphones, Kindles, gaming consoles, all online without any problems. And, of course, right now, if you will check, you will see a terrific offer. You can switch up to Suddenlink now and get SL200 HD TV, which is all of the high-definition channels, which, you know, man, it's something like I guess it's 200 of them, something like that. 15 meg internet, only $59 a month. Also, Suddenlink's home phone available for just $10 a month. Unlimited local long-distance calling, including emergency 911 location capabilities. And Suddenlink's 30-day money-back and we promise guarantee, no contract required. There's a 12-month price guarantee. And Suddenlink's best product lineup by switching up today at Suddenlink at 1-866-432-1184, or you can visit them online at suddenlink.com. I'm actually, I think we're going to rent, is it Saving Mr. Banks?
Yes.
That's the Tom Hanks movie about Walt Disney?
Mm-hmm.
I hear that's really good, and I think we're going to rent that and watch that. We might do that tonight.
There was something, there's a movie I want to watch.
The Voice is not on tonight. My wife will let me control the TV, possibly.
Hey,
probably not.
I know
That's not gonna happen.
I know what it is. I want to see Frozen. Have you guys seen that?
I've heard a lot about Frozen.
Now, how about this? We did a story last night on WITN. It is the highest grossing animated movie ever now, surpassing Toy Story 3. It's made over $1 billion.
I didn't go, but I understand my 4.5-year-old grandson went. I'll have to ask Adam because he has kids.
And I believe all the kids are singing the song. There's a song.
But
yeah, that's the one that won
the issue
the,
is it's an
award.
animated movie, so you assume it's going to be great for a young kid. But apparently, it's a little bit over the heads of the really young kids.
Yeah, well, that's most Disney movies now. Pixar, Disney movies. There's always the parts of the movie that make the adults laugh and the adults get.
Yeah,
that's why they do that.
Yeah.
Probably so.
But I'm a big fan of animated.
But
movies.
My grandson's a huge. He'll watch the Cars movies over and over again because he loves Mater and all that stuff. But if you watch the Cars, because I've gotten to the point where I'm watching these movies with him, and really the humor in Cars is what you're saying. It's kind of adult humor.
Oh yeah.
But the kids still love it because it's the cartoon characters, Mater and the McQueen character and all that. So anyway. Are you leaving now?
Lightning McQueen. No, I can hang out. I mean, it's up to you.
I don't
have anything to do. I'm off today. I'm off today.
We love having you here, but we're kind of done with you.
I'm going to enjoy the sunshine. So.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you. Enjoy the nice weather. What are you going to do today?
Paddleboard, probably.
He's a paddleboarding fiend, isn't he?
Hey, it's going to be 80 degrees. I'm getting on the water.
I'm thinking maybe today would be a good day to slip out. Maybe later.
Every day is a good day to slip
Today is the first day we have men's night at the golf course. So I might head over there. That's not till later though. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 28 after 8. When we come back, Friends of the Greenways. A lot of the things going on with the Greenville Greenways. We have some really nice areas to walk and ride and enjoy in Greenville. Let's talk about that. My buddy Adam Linker and Harry Stubbs from Friends of the Greenville Greenways up next. Be right back.
I'm Taylor Griffin, and I approved this ad because I want to go to Washington to work for you.
I've been there before, working for Senator Jesse Helms, serving in the White House under George W. Bush, and in the Treasury Department, helping track down funds headed for terrorists. I've also owned my own business, so I know what it means to make a budget and stick to it. I'm a strong conservative, committed to lowering your taxes, limiting the size and scope of government, and repealing Obamacare. Go to TaylorGriffin.org and learn why I'm the clear conservative choice for Congress.
Is there a great new children's hospital in eastern North Carolina?
With more pediatric specialists?
Is the hospital built just for kids?
At the new James and Connie Maynard Children's Hospital at Vidant Medical Center in Greenville, we've got more pediatric specialists than ever in one amazing place close to home. Can you get excellent pediatric care right here? The answer is absolutely
yes!
Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. Oh, I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true,
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage Company will deliver a storage unit to your home or business today. Stallings Storage is the only local company providing mobile storage units 8x15 or 8x10 delivered to your site. If you are remodeling your home or office or need to store merchandise and inventory at your business, you need to call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage. We deliver, pick up, and store it for you. It's that easy, and there's no need to send your business out of town when your mobile storage needs can be met right here with people you know. Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage is located in Pitt County on Beast Oaks Road. It's a well-secured facility with a living manager. Fixed units range from 5 feet by 10 feet to 40 feet by 40 feet. We store boats, cars, anything you need. We are pirate supporting pirates. Call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage today at 321-2300. That's 321-2300.
All right, Talk of the Town, Wednesday, April the 2nd, and now we're going to be talking about the Friends of the Greenville Greenways, the Frogs. Harry Stubbs has even got his Frogs T-shirt on this morning. How you doing, Harry?
Doing great.
Nice to see you. And Adam Linker is here. Hey, Adam.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good, good.
Appreciate you guys coming in this morning.
We appreciate you having us on.
The Greenways in Greenville, we've got some really neat things and new things to talk about. Adam, tell us about the Greenway. For people who are not really familiar with what we have here in terms of the Greenways and the trails and that kind of stuff, give us a little update.
Yeah, there's a lot of trails that run from the town common and down near the stadium. I mean, you go into these spaces and it's almost like you're out of town. I mean, you feel like you're just out in the woods somewhere. So they're really pretty greenways that run all along the rivers. And there's a lot of new greenways coming online that I think people should hear about, including one running from Rose High and then crossing the street at Evans and Arlington, which is right by my neighborhood. So I'm excited about that.
That's close to here, right?
It's not too far.
No, close to our old office.
Yeah, it's right by your old offices, and then it's going to go up by the ECU ropes course.
So that's coming. That's coming by Rose High down to Evans and Arlington,
and then going by the ropes course, ECU ropes course, over to Charles. Course? It's
should know this, but I
don't.
The Challenger course is right behind the intramural fields.
Right.
Okay.
So it's right near the Stratford subdivision.
Right.
And that'll come out at Charles. So people will be able to cut through right there. That'll be a nice
walking and running area.
Absolutely.
And people are using this time of year, of course, Harry. There are going to be a lot more people out. Probably be used pretty heavily today, actually.
Absolutely. And we get reports from the Greenville Bicycle and Pedestrian Commission because there are annual census that are taken and reported to the federal authorities. And we have hundreds of people out in the 2-hour periods that we are actually census work on.
Yeah.
And the newest one that Adam hasn't talked about that we're really excited about is this will be phase 3 of the Greenway, and it is going to run from the town common all the way over to the medical complex. And it will go under Memorial Bridge. Memorial Street Bridge, and come out there. And it's going to be met. They're already doing some of the infrastructure on the ECU Medical and Vidant Medical campus to put in walking trails and bike paths in that part of the campus. The main campus now already is set up with that. Those were, I think, open January. And what it's done there is it's redirected a lot of traffic that used to cut through the main campus.
So at that point, you'll be able to probably get on the Greenway at the medical campus and take it all the way to where?
All the way to the town common.
Yeah,
and all the way around the City of Greenville Cemetery and all the way around to Green Mill Park.
Right, yeah.
Green Springs Park.
Where does it end? On the other, I started at the town common, but we got down to the dog park and came back. Where does it end?
You could go theoretically past the dog park all the way along the Tar River and come up by the city cemetery, cross 5th Street, go into Green Springs Park, and through neighborhood, go around by Stallings Field at Elm Street Park, cross over Elm Street and go on to the ECU campus. And then there are different little areas there. It's pretty typical in a Greenway configuration that at some point you're going to get off the Greenway and go into neighborhoods. And that's just accepted. When I was biking and living in Washington, D.C., there were hundreds of miles of greenways, but you still have to go through certain neighborhoods.
Yeah. We're doing better with that in Greenville.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, for a long time, we really didn't have much of that.
Right, exactly. And we've heard from private developers now who are interested in sort of connecting up their developments to the Greenways. So there's another amenity for people who live there.
Yeah.
So.
And one of the other things that we're finding with younger citizens, particularly who come to our Frogs tent, we participate with Green Fest as part of Pirate Fest. They say one of the reasons they selected Greenville as a place to move to and live in is because of the Greenways. It's an amenity that they consider important to their lives.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good focus on that in recent years. And now, Harry, you gave me something here about fossils of Green Mill Run. Is that something new? Is it?
Absolutely.
Are we finding fossils?
Oh, yes.
In the middle of Greenville?
Well, there's a particular fossil in the Green Mill Run that is internationally known, and people come to Greenville specifically to pan for that and find it in Green Mill Run. It's the center sheath, which was a cartilage when you take it out of a squid now, but it has actually been fossilized from prehistoric times, and those are found there. We're a 501c3 entity, so we collect money through our annual membership, which will be coming up this Saturday, the fundraiser at the Bradford Creek Golf Clubhouse, and also through private donations. And we do trash cans, we do benches, picnic tables, but the newest thing we're doing now are informational signs. If you're at the off-leash dog park, like you said you were with your grandson, there are 2 there. The first one we installed, and Frogs paid for it completely, was related to a dam and lock that were built on the Tar River, right near the park.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, that's
and
neat.
This was before the American Civil War. And then the second one we put in, and this was funded by Grady White Boats, is one related to boats on the Tar River. And we have one now. WNCT funded it, Storm Team 9, up at the town common. It's to the left of the Toyota Amphitheater. It's on the Riverwalk, and it's related to Hurricane Floyd. We have another one near the dog park on Spanish Moss, and then this latest one, Fossils of Green Mill Run, has been funded and will be installed. And the city of Greenville does those for us.
Right. So that's the Fossils of Green Mill Run is one of the historical markers that'll go up.
Absolutely.
Soon.
And they're done by Signsmith here in Greenville. We love the fact that we've partnered with a local entity. They're fabricated by them, put in metal frames, and then the city cements them into a footing.
Adam, tell us about the fundraiser Saturday.
Yeah.
You got a big fundraiser coming up for Friends of the Greenville Greenways.
That's right. And I heard you had on our last week the Friends of Joyner Libraries Friday, so you can go out every night this weekend. And Saturday is the fundraiser, and it's from 7 to 9. We want to make sure people know about it because normally it's in February, but the storms did damage to the clubhouse at Bradford Creek.
That's right.
So we had to postpone it until this Saturday. so people may not have heard about it, but it's Saturday from 7 to 9. We have chili and s'mores, so people can bring their kids. There's lots of socializing. We give you an update on the Greenways.
All right. Just come? Do you have to make a reservation?
You can just come, yeah,
Okay.
and you can just pay for the chili meal, which is $10, or we encourage people to become a member and have a meal, which is $35.
So it's only $35 a year to be a member of the Friends of the Greenways?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And so again, that kind of goes to the benches and to the trash cans and to the interpretive signs. So none of all of that is sort of used for amenities on the Greenways.
And of course, like every other entity, Henry, we have our own website, www, and it's frogs, FROGGS.org, Friends of Greenville Greenways. And you can sign on and pay with your credit card there, and that way you've got a reservation for the fundraiser on Saturday.
By the way, I think Harry should be a radio announcer.
He should, yeah. We were talking about that. That's why I wanted to make sure he could come, yeah.
Could you do an air shift on Star 94.3 before
Right,
you leave?
right.
Absolutely. That
He's
would
got
be
a
great.
good voice,
Did you ever do any
doesn't he?
radio?
I did not.
You got the pipes, man.
When I worked, it was very interesting. I only had to call a field or regional office one time, and
They knew who you
I
were.
was.
I know. Over the years, having gotten to know you have a very distinctive voice. No question.
The other thing that Frogs has gotten involved in, and I think Adam has really spearheaded a lot of this, we have gotten involved and we participated at the Peasant Uptown event. We helped do one of the candidates forums.
That stump speech, that was the,
that's
the chamber.
right.
We were one of the sponsors of that,
That's
and
good,
that was
yeah.
really neat. And several of the candidates said they liked it because it was the first time they had an open mic and there weren't prepared questions, although we did, because we were part of the Chamber of Commerce group and Uptown Greenville and the Greenville Arts Council, we did have things we hoped they would touch. And obviously green growth and Greenways was one of the things we wanted them to talk about.
Right.
And we had folks like the Tafts and other developers say, I didn't know about frogs. We need to get involved because there really is, people can sell that as an amenity for their development. Yeah.
No doubt.
The other thing, for those of you who are thinking about helping Frogs with some of our projects, we don't exactly have the footprint yet on this Phase 3 Greenway. And as soon as we do, and this is the one, again, that's going from the town common out to the medical complex, we will sit down and figure out where to put benches, trash cans, picnic tables, and other amenities. And we're hoping also to put some more informational signs in that part of Greenville as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fundraiser is Saturday night.
7 to 9.
At what time again?
7 to 9.
7 to 9 at Bradford Creek. And then you're also going to have a booth at Pirate Fest?
Mm-hmm.
We sure will.
Yep.
Okay, good.
We're at just about all the events, the Free Boot Fridays and all that.
And we started one kids event this past year, and it was so successful we're going to do it again. We were going to call it an owl prowl, but we were afraid if the owls didn't show up, we might have some unhappy kids. So we called it Who's on Our Greenway, and we had.
Are there a lot of owls out there?
There's a lot of all sorts of wildlife out there.
Yeah.
And Brian Corrigan from River Park North took the kids and the parents in, and once again we had s'mores. We're big on the s'mores. I think there's a lot of us. We're Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, so we always feed the kids that and give them drinks.
That
at
draws
the,
the
end of
kids
walk.
out for sure.
That's right.
Well, thanks for all you guys do
thanks
for
for having
Greenville
us.
and the Greenways. It's good stuff, and you're doing some good work. We appreciate it. Did we cover everything?
Thank you.
I think so.
Yeah, good to see you, Adam.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
Harry and Adam from the Greenville Friends of the Greenville Greenways, and again, their fundraiser coming up Saturday night, 7 to 9 at Bradford Creek. Their fundraiser. Yeah, and it's just $35 to join. So hope a lot of folks show up. All right, 18 in front of 9. We got sports talk. McGee's coming up. NC State, East Carolina tonight. We got details next.
Welcome to Truck Month at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Lease the new 2014 Ram 1500 for just $199 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy Membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
Top Dog Academy is Eastern North Carolina's complete dog training facility. Top Dog provides an excellent environment for dogs of all ages with training services and workweek daycare. Top Dog is located on Highway 43 South, just 4 miles from Bells Fork, and features a comfortable, healthy environment and a spacious facility for daycare and a brand new, beautiful facility for training. Call 752-8215 or visit topdogonline.com.
Come on out Highway 43 South to Top Dog Academy, where we know dogs.
Are you a bargain hunter always looking for the best deals in Greenville? Start your hunt on Saturday, April 26th at the St. James UMC Spring Fling Yard Sale. This massive yard sale opens at 6:30 and is the start of a day-long event with plant sale, bake sale, craft bazaar, and live auction at 5. All proceeds benefit local charities, so come join our St. James family on April 26th at 2000 East 6th for unique finds, great bargains, and excellent food. For more information, call 752-6154 or visit stjconnect.org.
Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage Company will deliver a storage unit to your home or business today. Stallings Storage is the only local company providing mobile storage units 8x15 or 8x10 delivered to your site. If you are remodeling your home or office or need to store merchandise and inventory at your business, you need to call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage. We deliver, pick up, and store it for you. It's that easy, and there's no need to send your business out of town when your mobile storage needs can be met right here with people you know. Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage is located in Pitt County on Beast Oaks Road. It's a well-secured facility with a live-in manager. Fixed units range from 5 feet by 10 feet to 40 feet by 40 feet. We store boats, cars, anything you need. We are pirate supporting pirates. Call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage today at 321-2300. That's 321-2300.
Come see Eastern North Carolina's largest selection of Jeeps here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive the all-new 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $349 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Well, if you're hot-blooded, you might get hot today, because it's going to be a warm day. Temperatures in the mid-80s today. Going to be very nice. And, in fact, it's going to stay in the mid-80s for the next 3 or 4 days. Some good weather coming. Excited about that. 8:46, 14 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. There is a huge baseball game tonight. East Carolina and NC State. Whenever the Pirates and the Wolfpack play in anything, it's a big deal. Here's McGee on sports.
It's always a big deal. And in fact, 2010, when these two met at Duke Field in Raleigh, they set the all-time attendance record in the state of North Carolina for a college baseball game. So we'll see what happens tonight. ECU, NC State, 6 o'clock first pitch from Raleigh. The Pirates 17-11 overall, while the Wolfpack, who beat Campbell 9-2. Tuesday night, 16-11. Again, first pitch set for 6 o'clock. The Pirates have won 7 straight, but NC State has won 3 in a row in the series and 5 of the last 6. ECU senior Akeem Richmond will participate in the 2014 State Farm College three-point slam dunk championships. Now, Akeem will not be dunking. Of course, he will be shooting there in the three-point championships. On Thursday night, Moody Coliseum on the campus of SMU in Dallas. Richmond led all NCAA Division I players with 155 made threes this year, third highest single-season total in Division I history. The stacked field also includes Oakland's Travis Bader, Duke's Andre Dawkins, Louisville's Luke Hancock, Marshall Henderson out of Ole Miss, Brady Heslop out of Baylor, and Creighton's Ethan Ragg. ESPN will televise the event coming up tomorrow night, Thursday at 9 o'clock. Check out Akeem Richmond as he goes for that college three-point championship there at SMU. Some NCAA women's college basketball news. The Tar Heels ended their run last night, or had their run came to an end, I should say, at the hands of Stanford, 74-65. The Cardinal now join Maryland, Notre Dame, and UConn in the women's Final Four. Marquette introduced Duke assistant Steve Wojciechowski as its next men's basketball coach on Tuesday. Wojo replaces Buzz Williams, who left for Virginia Tech last month, and Wojciechowski becomes the second Duke assistant to leave Coach K's side in the last 2 years, as Chris Collins left a season ago to take the head coaching job at Northwestern. Some golf news. For the first time in his career, Tiger Woods will not play in the Masters. Woods had surgery Monday in Utah to heal a pinched nerve, and after consulting with doctors, made the decision to not play at Augusta National for the first time since he was a senior in high school. So it'll be really unusual to not see Tiger Woods strolling the hills of Augusta. And NFL news, the Washington Redskins have signed three-time Pro Bowl receiver Deshaun Jackson, who was cut by the Philadelphia Eagles earlier in the week, or last week, I should say. And that's a great get for the Redskins as Deshaun Jackson has found a new home.
All right, that's our news, actually our sports update here at 11 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. And again, if you want to read a preview of tonight's East Carolina-NC State game, you can go to our website today, greenvilleheadlines.com. A lot of great stuff on there, constantly updating local information and news information and sports on greenvilleheadlines.com. So check that out. McGee's got a great preview today that he wrote. McGee, you're a good writer.
Oh,
you're a good writer.
You kind of say
We're
so.
finding this new website's bringing out the writer in some of you guys. I'm very impressed.
Hanks,
You and Hank doing some good sports stories, good stuff. All right, our sports update brought to you by Homer Tire and the Homer Tire Real Estate Team. If you are looking for a realtor, look no further than Homer Tire. And here's the thing: you should only hire Homer if you want to sell your home pretty fast, because they know what they're doing, and their marketing techniques are bringing hundreds and hundreds of prospects to Greenville homes on a daily basis. We were talking about some of the new folks over there that have recently, like Randy Alford, sold 9 homes in his first 45 days working at Homer Tire. I mean, it's all because of all the aggressive marketing that they do, including stuff like these commercials right here. I mean, have you ever seen a real estate agent more aggressive than Homer Tire? I would say that would almost be impossible. And, of course, Homer offers guarantees. Number one guarantee is he'll buy the home from you himself. If it doesn't sell by the deadline and price you need it sold, Homer will buy it himself, and it does happen. It just happened, I mentioned yesterday, with a doctor here in Greenville. He had to buy one. And, the doctor needed to get out of town quickly, and so that's what happened. He bought the home from him. And, of course, you never have to sign a long-term contract. One day at a time. And if you're unhappy at any time, you can fire Homer and pay him nothing. Visit him online, guaranteedsellnc.com, Homer Tire, 758-HOME. Yesterday I was talking about the way that the News Observer is spinning things, and the fact that, you hear somebody made a comment to me, I'm tired of hearing the governor and the lieutenant governor. I know Dan Forrest this past weekend made some real negative comments about why do you subscribe to these newspapers that lie and that kind of stuff. But I mean, I got a perfect example today of kind of how this goes, and I'm still frustrated that all you're reading about is the EPA. You got Obama's EPA coming down on Pat McCrory over the Duke coal ash spill. What a surprise! I mean, look, the EPA, the News and Observer, and Obama are one. They're all after the same thing. They want Pat McCrory to be out of office. I mean, that's the way that goes, and that's just the way it is. But, we've had a 3% drop in unemployment in this state in 14 months. That's almost unheard of. And, of course, the Democrats and the liberals and the liberal media doesn't want to publish that or highlight that because they don't want you to think that things like lower taxes really work in stimulating the economy. But here's a great example today. I was reading this morning in the Under the Dome section of the News Observer. Here's the headline this morning on this story that has to do with this UNC Wilmington professor who came out yesterday and started talking about the fact that if we start offshore drilling in North Carolina, that it could create up to 72,000 jobs. 72, but he also says it's unknown because we don't know what's down there. And if we get down there and we drill and there's not as much oil down there as we think, could only create 118 jobs. So the story is that this professor thinks that there's a chance that drilling offshore in North Carolina could be a massive thing for the economy of North Carolina. But he's warning that it's possible that it could just be a few jobs. 118 jobs is nothing to sneeze at. But he's saying that, look, if there's oil down there, this thing could create 72,000 jobs. Listen to the headline from the News and Observer on it this morning. Economic benefits of drilling in NC still unpredictable. Now, there's one headline. Now, if you go to the Wilmington newspaper, the Wilmington Star News this morning has it right. Their headline is, Professor says offshore drilling could create anywhere from a few hundred to several thousand jobs. They got it right. Why can't the News Observer do that? Why do they have to spin it their way? It's like, you know, every time that the unemployment rate drops, they're like, oh, but they're not keeping score, you know, the way that Obama keeps score here in North Carolina. Here's the only thing I care about. Are they keeping score the same way they were keeping score when Purdue was in office? And the answer to that is yes. But, hey, you know, it was Obama who, I heard Rush talking about this yesterday. You talk about spinning the jobs numbers. You know, they remember the incredible amount of jobs that were created right before the election in 2012. Oh, my, the beat goes on. A couple things before we say goodbye. Again, Greenville Grit tonight. The program will air at 6:30 here on 103.7 and Cable 7, and it's going to be a good show tonight. Terry Williams and Michael Overton host that show, and Michael actually sponsors it as well. The Overton Group, Greenville Toyota, Solar Creations, and Bill Clark Homes are the four local community-minded sponsors that stepped up to sponsor this weekly community issues program that airs every night, every Wednesday night at 6:30 on 103.7 and Cable 7. And tonight, the police chief of Greenville, Chief Hassan Aiden, is going to be on talking about the crime issue.
Yeah, I saw Michael yesterday at an event, and he's looking forward to having Chief Aiden on tonight.
6:30 to 7 tonight. And if you miss it, the video of the show will be posted tomorrow on GreenvilleHeadlines.com. Man, we're getting great response to our new website. Please make GreenvilleHeadlines.com a daily stop on your internet surfing. And, you know, you can also hit the front page there, Greenville Vital Signs, which is quickly becoming a really good directory of some of the best doctors and medical practices in the area, like we mentioned Atlantic gastroenterologist, our friends Dr. Tom Sturgis and Dr. Ray Fountain at Atlantic Gastro, also Pirate Pediatrics, also coming online soon, Eastern Orthodontics, Carolina Radiation Medicine, and Vidant has now come in to sponsor Greenville Vital Signs, which is a multimedia health fair. If you're looking for a doctor, you get to meet your doctor on this video. Just go to GreenvilleHeadlines.com and click on Greenville Vital Signs right on the front page. All right, we'll be at the Greenville Convention Center tomorrow morning for the Business Expo. Pardon me, and then Krispy Kreme on Friday morning. McGee, we'll see you there.
You will.
Everybody come out tomorrow to, don't forget the Business Before Hours if you're a chain.
It's the #1 for everyone sales event going on now at Greenville Toyota. You've heard of 20% off at the mall and the big retail discount stores, but never before on Toyotas. Greenville Toyota announces up to 20% off MSRP on a huge selection of brand new Toyotas. Plus, get 0% financing on 9 new Toyota models, all with the Greenville Toyota Advantage. And we need your trade, so we'll pay you up to 120% of book value, guaranteed. Don't miss the #1 for everyone sales event with new Toyotas up to 20% off MSRP this month at Greenville Toyota.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
I'm Taylor Griffin, and I approved this ad because I want to go to Washington to work for you. I've been there before, working for Senator Jesse Helms, serving in the White House under George W. Bush, and in the Treasury Department, helping track down funds headed for terrorists. I've also owned my own business, so I know what it means to make a budget and stick to it. I'm a strong conservative, committed to lowering your taxes, limiting the size and scope of government, and repealing Obamacare. Go to TaylorGriffin.org and learn why I'm the clear conservative choice for Congress.
And we're back at Boyd's Carpet in Winterville on Fire Tower Road. I'm standing here with Jason Boyd. Jason, beautiful newly remodeled showroom here. Tell us about it.
Well, Hank, as we go into our 20th year here, we remodeled our showroom. We've got things kind of refixed up nice for everybody because it is the spring here in 2014. We want everybody to come see us. Of course, you know, we're located here on Fire Tower Road. Our phone number is 321-7066. We'd like everybody to come see what's happening here at Boyd's Carpet.
And you've even expanded your staff for the spring. Talk about your new staff.
Well, last year was one of our best years ever, and we expanded our staff to make it more suitable for all our customers because we're offering more than just carpet, our wood, our ceramic tile, our LVT, and we want everybody to make sure that we do our shop-at-home service, so we got plenty of people to serve you.
And tell us about some special financing offers you may have available.
Yes, come see us again for our 12-month financing with GE Card Service. So we're here at Boyd's Carpet, anytime here to serve you.
Are you searching for adventure? Then set sail for Pirate Fest in Uptown Greenville, April 11th and 12th. The whole family will enjoy live music, cards, food, pirates, and even mermaids. And the Pro Town USA PMX bike demo, pirate encampments, Little Pirates Pavilions, the Buccaneer Bash. Concerts this year include the Castaways on Friday night and the Original Whalers on Saturday. Join us for a weekend of swashbuckling history and culture, April 11th and 12th in Uptown Greenville for Pirate Fest. Presented by PMC, Bus Eastern Carolina News Channel 12.